Welcome back to another episode of Rusty Relics Ranch. I put a video out a couple weeks ago. We cultivated soybeans for the first time. So now we're going to go in and side dress them. I realize that's really late in the game now, but that's just the way things went. So when I got this 1955 Farmall 100, I also got the planter and fertilizer set up, and it hadn't been used in a long time. It was just rust, and so I went all through it, got it all working properly, and I don't have an operator's manual for it, but I believe I have it set up correctly. I did watch a couple videos on YouTube where folks have been using it, so I believe I got it right. So this is your engagement mechanism that turns it off and on as you lift and lower the lift here. It initially drives the planter unit, and then the planter unit drives the fertilizer hopper. I've also seen it driven directly from the shaft, but this is the way it was set up, so this is the way I'm using it. So then to calibrate it, again, I didn't have a manual, so I went to my John Deere planter manual, and I got a formula from there. It's basically you mark off 80 rods. Didn't know what a rod was, so I had to Google that. So it's 16.5 feet. So 80 rods is 1,320 feet. It's quite a distance, so I marked off 660 and then just multiplied the result times 2. So put some fertilizer in here. I've got potassium 0060. So put the fertilizer in here, drove my 660 feet. I put a little pit boss bucket here under the chute there, the tube, and measured how many ounces I caught in 660 feet, multiplied it times 2, and then took that times 10.5 because that's the number of rows per acre of 38-inch rows at 1,320 feet. So then once you get that, then you divide that by 16 and you get the pounds per acre that you're putting out. And then since I'm only using, since my fertilizer is 60% pure, then I took that times 60% to get the actual amount of potassium that I'm dropping. So when I first took a pass, I was like more than quadruple the rate. So I kept playing with it. I had to run this all the way on 0, and then I had to put my smallest sprockets on the drive. This is a 6-tooth, smallest sprocket here, and this is a 7-tooth, and then the biggest sprockets I had, I put on the driven wheel here and here, and that got it really close. It's still a little bit high, but it's pretty close to what the soil test is calling for. So with that being said, we're gonna mount up here. Let me just take you around the tractor real quick. So this tractor here is a fast hitch, which I really liked. I got a couple of pieces of equipment with it. I got a turning plow. Actually, it's a disc plow, a 2-disc disc plow, and a 1-point disc. I believe it's a cub disc because it only has the front gang, so I call it half a disc. So one more thing is that a couple weeks ago when I did my video, the tractor had a C grill on it. Well, in between that video and this one, I actually got a grill from a 200, and I put the 200 grill on here. I'm not sure if it's exactly right, but to me it looks a lot better than the C grill, just because it's more correct for the tractor. So again, with that being said, let's go a little side dressing and see how it works.